going downstairs again, and Grandpa had the flu yesterday and another day, but he slept, I think, for about, see what time is it? He slept for about 4-hour nap, 3-hour, well, 4-hour. And, some things I don't understand around here. It's sunny, and it's blue sky, and there's white clouds up, but it's about 5 degrees or about 20 degrees all day, or 15. Man, it's cold, and it's all sunny and bright and white clouds and blue sky. And sometimes I mistake to go outside for recess at school, and I go out there and I freeze, and I go back in and get my coat. I forget sometimes. And we're ready to start a new Scrabble game. I don't know who won the last one, but Scrabble's sort of fun, and I bought a game to bring back on the bus, I think, or in the plane. And I don't know how I'm going back to California, but I brought a game called Clue. Mom knows what it is, though, and it's a real fun game. But I think Scrabble's fun too, but I think Clue's kind of funner. But I don't know who won the last Scrabble game, but I hope it's me because I never won a Scrabble game. I think not now 2 months or something. Hard to win those Scrabble games with Grandpa and Grandma playing. They're professional Scrabble players to me. And boy, I better say goodbye. And see you later. And hope everybody's okay out there. And hope you get a job, Dad. Well, see you later. I'm just going to finish up with music. The song might not end, I don't know. Well, goodbye.
In September of 2022, I wandered into a local thrift store looking for cassettes to sample for an album I was working on. When I went into the media room, there I saw 7 or 8 blank tapes with various labels all over them marked in pen. Perfect, I thought. Exactly what I was looking for. I went to purchase said tapes, and the owner of the thrift store was manning the cash register. She knows me, as I used to work at this store, and when she saw me with a handful of manky, dirty old tapes, she gave all of them to me for free, as the thrift store normally throws them out. Most of the tapes weren't anything special. A few were just vinyl records recorded to cassette. One was a recording of Alaska radio from 1996. Another was a full hour-long voicemail from a Mormon missionary to his family back at home. But the most interesting tape to me was a tape labeled Andy Playing Organ, which was the file you just heard. Unfortunately, this small 3 minutes and 20 seconds is all that's left of Andy's original voicemail, as the rest of it was recorded over with Irish radio. The B-side was more vinyl record recordings, but it seems clear to me that whoever owned this tape loved Andy's organ playing so much that they didn't want to record over it, as it's the only part that's not recorded over right at the end of the tape. It's not hard to guess why this ended up at the thrift store if you know anything about how items ended up in the thrift store, especially in this area. There's a good chance that the previous owner passed away, and the heirs of their estate donated these items to the thrift store. Most people don't realize that about 40% of the items they donate to the thrift store are just thrown out. Items such as these don't sell. Nobody wants pre-recorded cassettes with personal mementos on them, except for me. To find this on a cassette sandwiched between recordings of Irish radio and various vinyl records has been one of my most cherished audio finds. This might have been a memento held near and dear to someone's heart, someone who is most likely gone now. It's even entirely possible that this person is still alive and just lost their attachment to this item. Either way, the love that was once attached to this recording is dead. And I find that so sad. I'm an artist who focuses primarily on human emotions, so finding something like this, in the state it's in, and where it might have come from, was just very moving to me. And maybe I am being a sentimental fool towards a stranger's memories. But somebody has to remember them. Because in a few decades, this entire person's life, and Andy's, will be that but a distant memory. And maybe small moments like these are worth saving. If you're still out there, Andy, I wonder if you knew when you recorded this tape, for whoever you sent it to. If you knew it would be heard by some stranger decades later, who was so moved by your sweet innocence. And I really hope you didn't become that Mormon missionary because, oh boy. Anyways, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in, and by the way, I did find a whole new big lot of blank tapes at the thrift store. I actually bought these, but these actually have someone's mixtapes on them. A few are unlabeled, but they have been played halfway through, so they might have something on them, and Lord knows what they are. I'm gonna comb through these eventually too, and I'll record my findings if it's anything worth saving. And since you're here, you might as well check out some of my other audio garbage and other various pieces of work that I have on my channel. I've got a slew of shit, why don't you check it out? Thanks for watching.